Hey there, yogi! Welcome to your yoga mat today. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for showing up. It's not always easy to show up for yourself, but you've done it here, in this moment, and that's worth celebrating. Today's practice will be a yin style and will focus on your lower half. You will settle into each pose and then hold it for about a minute. Don't worry, I will let you know ahead of time how long we'll be holding each pose and when it is time to move on. Feel free to pause the video along the way if you feel like staying in a pose longer. You'll want a few props for today's practice. Grab a yoga strap, belt, or scarf, and a blanket that can be folded to support your body where you may need it. Pause the video to grab your props. Meet me in a seated position. As you settle in, arrive at your mat, and always remember this is your practice and to make it your own. Yoga should never be painful, and today's yin practice isn't about getting a deep stretch. It is about moving into the pose just until you feel something. In yin, if you are feeling it, you are doing it. Move your attention to your breath. Inhale and exhale. As you take a few clearing breaths, move to an ujjayi breath, where you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, as if you are fogging a mirror. The sound resembles the ocean, and you will feel the breeze in your throat. Breathe here for another moment. Now it is time to set your intention for your practice. If you have something personal, please use that. Otherwise, draw your attention inward and thank yourself for giving you the gift of this practice. You are strong, beautiful, and everything you need is within you now. Come to tabletop for toe squat. Sit back on your heels with your toes tucked under. If this is too much compression for your knees, you can place the blanket between your hamstrings and calves. Finding the spot that is comfortable for your body today, settle in. Place the back of your right hand on your right side and allow your elbow to come towards the midline of the body. Gently grasp your right elbow with your left hand and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Hold here. Breathe in and out. Now release your right arm and place the back of your left hand on your side. Again, gently grasping the left elbow with your right hand. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Hold here. Remember, if anything at any point becomes too intense, carefully back off and listen to your body. Release your left arm and untuck your toes as you move into tabletop. Gently tap the tops of your feet on the mat. Moving to dangling pose. Come to standing and hinge forward from the hips just until you feel something and stop there. Allow your arms to hang toward the floor. And now gently grasp each elbow. You will be holding this pose for about a minute. As you sink into the feelings here, allow your attention to come back to your breath and your intention for your practice. Breathe into that and let it settle into every part of your being. If at any point your body opens up and invites you to go deeper, accept that and go deeper. Release this pose and come back to standing, giving your body the time it needs to come back to center. Notice if there is a surge of blood flow or energy. Embrace it. Come back to sit long ways on your mat. You may want to elevate your hips with your blanket. Open your legs only as far as comfortable for dragonfly. Use any props here to allow this pose to be as comfortable as possible. Inhale your arms to the sky and hinge forward just until you feel something. At that point, drop your arms to the mat and resolve to remain still. You will be holding this pose for about a minute, so don't push yourself and don't cheat yourself today. Allow your body to settle in and return to your breath for support. You are about halfway through this hold, so remember to accept the invitation if your body invites you to go deeper. Continue to breathe here. Gently walk your hands back to center and draw your left foot into your right thigh. Inhale your arms to the sky and hinge forward over your right leg, just until you feel something. Remember, this is not a deep stretch practice. We are not pushing ourselves, but accepting ourselves. Remain here for a few more long, deep breaths. Draw your attention inward and take notice. Gently walk your hands back to center and use helping hands to straighten your left leg. Pause here. Now, draw your right foot into your left thigh. Inhale your arms to the sky, hinging forward over your left leg until you feel something. Breathe into this pose. Remember your intention for your practice. Breathe it in and out. Embrace it. Remain here for a few more long, deep breaths. Walk your hands back to center and use helping hands to bring your legs back together. Bend your knees and slowly begin to windshield wiper them. Take notice in how your body is feeling without judging it. Now grab your strap and blocks and place them to the side of your mat. Begin to lower yourself to lie flat on the mat. If it is difficult for you to do so, build yourself a comfortable incline with blocks, pillows, and/or bolsters for the rest of your practice today. Now, bend your knees and cross your right leg in front of your left leg as you move into a supine shoelace. Grasp your ankles with your hands as if you are holding the handlebars of a motorcycle. If it is too much to reach your ankles or feet, wrap the strap around both legs and gently pull them to center. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat. Remain still. In so many moments throughout the day, we rush through life, and rarely do we slow down to be present. This practice is about being present. Feel what you feel. Take notice without judging yourself, your progress, your partner, your neighbor. This is about you. Breathing here for a few more breaths. Release this pose and switch legs. Now, with your knees bent again, your left leg goes in front of your right leg. Grasp your ankles with your hands and/or strap and gently pull your legs toward your center. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat. Remain still. We all spend so much time in the go, go, go mindset. This is your opportunity to bring balance into your life and slow down. The go, 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 or yang, is about changing the world, but yin is about accepting it as it is. take a moment to accept this moment just as it is. Let it sink in. Slowly release your legs with intention. Bend your knees and windshield wiper them as you move to your last series before Shavasana. Bring the right foot to the sky, placing the strap around the ball of the foot. Straighten your left leg if that feels good for you, or keep it bent to protect your back. Grasp the strap with your hand and give a gentle tug, just until you feel something. Breathe into that something. A few more breaths here. Now let the right leg fall to the right side of the body. Use a block or pillow if you need to support your arm or leg. Remain here for a minute. As you practice more yoga, you will find the poses and props that work best for your body. Remember to be patient if this is the beginning of your journey. Play around till you find what works best for you. And always know that just as every day is different, every practice is different. Now draw your right leg to cross the midline of the body to the left side. Place your right hand on your right hip as a gentle reminder to keep your hip grounded and not to cross over so far that your hip goes too. Hold here for about a minute more. Accepting and noticing what's happening in your body without judging it. Remember, everything you need is within you now, and you are strong and beautiful. Releasing this leg, bring the right leg back to the midline and step the ball of your left foot into the strap. Allow your right leg to fall to the mat. Straighten your left leg and gently bring it to center just until you feel something. Breathe into that. Always remember that in times of difficulty, your breath is there for you. It calms you. It warms you. It centers you. Now, let the left leg fall to the left side of the body. Remember, it is okay to use a block or pillow if you need to support your arm or your leg. Remember that the principles of Yin Yoga are to come to the appropriate depth, resolve to remain still, and hold the pose for time. You are embracing that today. Take notice of what might be different about this side compared to the other side. Is it tighter, stronger, more flexible? Again, notice without judgment. For your last pose of the day, draw your left leg to the right to cross the midline of the body. Use your left hand on your left hip as a gentle reminder to keep your hip grounded. Hold here for about a minute more. Accepting and noticing. You are strong, beautiful, and everything you need is within you now. Release your left leg from the strap and place it to the side. Find your way into Shavasana. Support yourself as you feel best is today. Perhaps a blanket rolled under your knees or draped over your body for added warmth. Or my favorite, an eye pillow. Let your body melt into the mat, releasing any noticeable tension. Let your legs relax and gently fall open. Hands open to the possibilities that are awaiting you. Your attention goes back to your breath and your intention for today's practice. You will want to carry this feeling with you today. Do another body scan to see if there is any place that needs some extra attention. Follow up your body, toes, legs, torso, arms, shoulders, heart, your jaw, forehead. Notice if something needs released. And breathe into that area. And on your exhales, release any harsh feelings or residual tension. Breathe here knowing that you have just made yourself a priority, and that should be celebrated. Take a few moments here to soak in that accomplishment. Slowly bring your attention back to the present moment. And as you begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, allow your awareness to come back. Roll to your side into the pose of new beginnings. Support your head with your arm and take another deep breath knowing that what is in the past is in the past, and what is in the future is in the future. But right now, you have this moment. This moment is what matters. Slowly bring yourself back to a seated position and settle in. Inhale your hands to the sky, scooping up all the energy and positive vibes from your practice. Bring your hands to touch and down to heart center. Feel the warm smile come across your face, knowing that you have just done an amazing yoga practice for your body and soul. You are strong, beautiful, and everything you need is within you now. As a sign of respect and peace, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. Come back to your mat daily to continue to feel the positive vibes and centering. May this feeling continue into the rest of your day and until we meet again. Be sure to subscribe and click the like button if you'd like to stay up to date with new releases and updates.